In a world filled with distractions, noise, and constant demands, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and disconnected. We often search for peace and purpose in external things, believing that once our circumstances change, we'll find what we're looking for. But what if true peace doesn't come from changing your environment, but from transforming your mindset and how you respond to life? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can help shift the way you experience life. This wisdom isn't complicated, it's practical, accessible, and entirely within your control. Stoicism teaches us that the key to a fulfilled life isn't about controlling the uncontrollable, but about mastering our own responses to life's challenges. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, endured great hardships such as loss, betrayal, and uncertainty. Yet they thrived by learning how to face life's difficulties with clarity and resilience. They understood that peace isn't found in avoiding challenges, but in confronting them with strength and composure. This shift in perspective is the heart of Stoic wisdom. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. And in your response lies your greatest power. Too often we wait for circumstances to improve, believing that happiness will come when things align, people treat us better, or life becomes easier. But the truth is, life will always present challenges, and others will always have their own agendas. What you can control is how you show up, moment by moment, with patience, understanding, and resilience. The Stoics teach us that freedom begins the moment we let go of the need to control the uncontrollable. Letting go isn't about surrendering, it's about redirecting your energy toward what truly matters: your thoughts, your actions, and your choices. You've faced tough times before and survived. What if you could not just survive, but grow stronger with each challenge? Strength is built through struggle, not avoidance. Epictetus, who was born a slave, famously said that it's not what happens to you that determines your fate, but how you respond. Every hardship, disappointment, or setback is an opportunity to develop virtues like courage, patience, and self-discipline. With each test life gives you, you have a chance to become wiser, stronger, and more resilient. Peace comes from accepting that while you can't control life's storms, you can learn to weather them with calm and clarity. Stoicism isn't about avoiding emotions, but about building emotional resilience, learning to feel deeply while staying grounded. Challenges will come, but they won't shake you the way they once did. Gratitude is another core Stoic practice, not the kind tied to easy moments, but a deeper, enduring gratitude that sees value even in hardship. True peace doesn't come from pretending everything is perfect, but from recognizing what's good in the present moment, no matter how difficult life might seem. Living fully doesn't require drastic changes. It starts with small, consistent shifts, choosing patience over frustration, gratitude over complaint, and action over procrastination. The beauty of these shifts lies in their simplicity. One small shift today becomes a habit tomorrow, and over time, those habits reshape your life. You don't have to get everything right all at once. Stoic philosophy reminds us that every moment is a new opportunity to begin again. Even when you feel stuck, you are always one choice away from a different path. Happiness, according to the Stoics, isn't about achieving more, owning more, or winning the approval of others. It's about living with purpose, acting with integrity, and staying true to your values. Things like money, fame, and status won't bring lasting satisfaction, but living in alignment with your values and accepting what you have can provide true fulfillment. This journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. You'll make mistakes, face setbacks, and experience frustration, but those moments don't define you. How you respond to them does. Each time you respond with patience, kindness, or courage, you grow a little stronger. You begin to create a life guided by inner peace and purpose, not fear or frustration. True freedom lies not in changing the world around you, but in mastering yourself. Stoicism teaches that growth comes not by escaping life's chaos, but by learning to thrive within it. The principles of Stoicism are simple, practical, and effective. They don't require perfect circumstances or endless resources, only your willingness to apply them. As you explore Stoic wisdom, you'll discover that every moment is an opportunity to shift your perspective, grow in clarity, and live with purpose. These aren't just ancient lessons. They're practical steps you can take today to build a life that reflects your deepest values. The journey toward a more purposeful life starts here. There's something powerful about knowing that growth isn't reserved for the privileged few. It's available to anyone willing to learn, change, and cultivate the right habits. Stoic teachings remind us that personal growth isn't about chasing grand achievements or external success. It's about refining the inner self, mastering emotions, and living with purpose. One of the first steps on the path to growth is self-awareness. The Stoics teach that to improve yourself, you must first understand yourself, your thoughts, patterns, and impulses. Reflection isn't just about reviewing your day, but about observing your inner world without judgment. This kind of clarity sharpens your ability to make intentional choices, turning your responses into deliberate acts of growth. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of small daily victories. Growth doesn't happen overnight, but through consistent, focused actions. Success is less about grand gestures and more about showing up every day with purpose, whether it's practicing patience, kindness, or courage when it matters most. Another key Stoic principle is detachment from outcomes. Growth stalls when we tie our happiness to results we can't control. The Stoics teach that real freedom comes when we focus on the process rather than the outcome. By releasing our attachment to external results, we find peace in the effort itself. Practices like negative visualization, imagining potential setbacks, prepare us mentally for adversity. Rather than pessimism, this practice builds resilience, allowing us to meet challenges with a steady, grounded presence. The Stoics also believed in voluntary discomfort, choosing small acts of self-denial, like fasting or exercising under tough conditions, to build mental strength and willpower. Acceptance is another Stoic pillar. It's not about giving up, but about seeing things as they are and focusing your energy on what you can control. By accepting reality rather than resisting it, you reclaim your energy and peace of mind. The Stoics also teach the power of controlling your narrative. You are not defined by what happens to you, but by the meaning you assign to it. This principle can reshape how you experience suffering, turning it into an opportunity for growth. Living in the present moment is crucial to personal growth. The Stoics remind us that the past and future only steal our time and energy. Growth happens when we focus our full attention on the here and now. Gratitude, even for difficulties, is another transformative practice. By appreciating life's small moments, we unlock a sense of contentment and shift our focus from what's missing to what's present. The Stoics also emphasize the power of silence and restraint in speech. Words carry power, and choosing silence over gossip or complaints can build discipline and mindfulness. Humility, another central Stoic value, reminds us that there is always more to learn. True growth comes when we release attachment to our own opinions and approach life with openness and curiosity. By narrowing our focus and aligning our actions with our values, we achieve excellence and fulfillment, not by doing more but by doing what matters most. Finally, personal growth isn't just about improving yourself, it's about serving others. True fulfillment comes when you use your strengths to contribute to the world around you. And remember, growth requires balance. Rest is essential for recovery, without which you risk burnout. Stoicism teaches that life is a marathon, not a sprint. In the end, living with integrity, practicing forgiveness, and learning to detach from unhealthy attachments all contribute to personal growth. By fostering meaningful relationships and using your strength to support others, you accelerate your progress on this journey. This path of Stoic growth isn't about perfection, but about becoming a person who meets life with grace, courage, and purpose. With each step you take, each choice you make, you build a foundation of mental clarity, emotional resilience, and inner peace. and you become someone who can navigate life's ups and downs with unshakable strength. The Stoics highlight that much of our distress comes from rigid expectations. A significant shift occurs when we let go of fixed ideas about how life should unfold. Instead of insisting that things go a specific way, a Stoic mindset prepares for various outcomes. This flexibility helps reduce emotional turmoil when life takes unexpected turns. It's not about lowering our standards, but about accepting the ever-changing nature of existence. Stoicism encourages us to embrace impermanence, not just as a reminder that life is brief, but as a way to release attachment. Joy, pain, success, and failure are all temporary. This understanding frees us from clinging to either pleasure or suffering. A Stoic perspective reminds us that nothing lasts forever, which fosters both humility and peace. Preemptive forgiveness is not weakness but strength, preserving your peace and preventing conflict from taking root. Joyful participation in life, even amid difficulties, is another Stoic principle. Life includes both joy and suffering, and Stoicism teaches us to engage fully with both. By accepting life as it is, you experience deeper contentment, knowing that every moment contributes to your journey. These Stoic principles quietly shape the mindset that guides you through life. They help you approach challenges, relationships, and personal growth with mental clarity and emotional resilience. With these practices in place, you're equipped to navigate life's complexities with grace, purpose, and inner peace. Unlocking your potential is not about waiting for the perfect moment or sudden inspiration, but about cultivating habits and practices that allow you to move forward step by step. Stoicism teaches that greatness is not reserved for a select few. It's available to anyone willing to learn, adapt, and apply the right principles consistently. The Stoics emphasize that potential is found in the present moment, not in grand plans or ideal conditions. Too often people wait for motivation or perfect circumstances to take action, but the Stoics teach that the only time to act is now. Every moment offers a chance to practice a skill, make a decision, or take a step. Success grows from small daily actions. The Stoics also stress that failure is part of the process. Rather than fearing failure, they view it as feedback that sharpens your approach. Each setback provides a lesson, and embracing failure accelerates growth, while avoiding it only delays it. A crucial aspect of unlocking your potential is self-mastery. You can't control external events, but you can control your actions and thoughts. When you focus on mastering yourself instead of reacting to the world, you unlock personal power and build unshakable confidence. Purpose is another essential to unlocking potential. A clear sense of purpose channels your energy and gives direction to your efforts. Without it, you might drift aimlessly, but with purpose, your actions align with your values, giving your life structure and meaning. In a fast-paced world, patience is a key to achieving lasting success. Real growth takes time, and the Stoics remind us that everything worth achieving requires sustained effort. Patience helps you persevere through setbacks, trusting that progress is happening, even when it's not immediately visible. The Stoics also teach that excellence is about showing up, doing your best and learning from each experience, rather than waiting for perfection. By letting go of the need to be flawless, you free yourself to grow faster and more authentically. Discipline is another pillar of unlocking potential. Talent alone is not enough. Discipline is what turns intentions into actions. Consistent habits and routines, even when motivation fades, transform dreams into reality. The Stoics also encourage deliberately choosing challenges to grow. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. By embracing difficulties, you build resilience and uncover strengths you didn't know you had. Challenges become stepping stones toward greater potential. In a world full of distractions, the Stoics emphasize the importance of focus. Staying focused on your goals is a rare and valuable skill. By committing fully to what matters and minimizing distractions, you allow your abilities to develop fully and turn potential into results. Gratitude is another key to unlocking potential. A grateful mindset shifts your focus from obstacles to opportunities. It opens you to new possibilities, fueling your drive and giving you the energy to move forward with confidence. The Stoics also teach the importance of embracing change. Resisting change creates suffering, but when you embrace it, you open yourself to new experiences and insights. Growth requires flexibility, and by adapting to life's changes, you push beyond your current limits. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for unlocking potential. Letting go of resentment frees up emotional energy, allowing you to focus on personal growth. By forgiving, you release yourself from the grip of anger, which clears space for progress. Finally, the Stoics teach detachment from results. Focusing on the effort rather than the outcome keeps you motivated and less vulnerable to disappointment. By measuring success by the quality of your effort, rather than the final result, you stay grounded and focused on the process. In essence, Stoic wisdom teaches that potential is unlocked through consistent action, self-mastery, and embracing the challenges of life. By applying these principles, you can turn your potential into reality and live a life of meaning, resilience, and growth. And a central idea in Stoicism is role fulfillment. Embracing the responsibilities life gives you not as burdens, but as chances to cultivate virtue. Whether you're a parent, friend, worker, or citizen, each role is an opportunity to practice Stoic principles. Rather than wishing you had different roles or resisting the ones you've been given, Stoicism teaches you to fully embody and excel in the roles you have. Another key Stoic insight is the danger of comparison. In a world focused on competing with others, it's easy to lose sight of your own path. Comparing yourself to others can lead to envy or pride, distracting you from your personal journey. A Stoic mindset focuses on personal progress, with the only meaningful competition being with the person you were yesterday. True contentment comes from knowing you're advancing on your own terms. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of aligning your desires with reality. Much frustration arises from trying to force life to fit your expectations. Instead, Stoicism teaches that peace comes from adjusting your expectations to match the world as it is. This shift doesn't diminish your ambitions, but allows you to work with life, not against it. One of the more radical aspects of Stoicism is the practice of voluntary simplicity. In a culture that values accumulation, simplifying your life can be a powerful act. The Stoics remind us that fewer distractions create more space for what truly matters. It's not about rejecting wealth or success, but recognizing that true contentment comes from within. When you focus on what you need rather than what you want, you discover an inner abundance that external possessions can't provide. Another important Stoic principle is embracing uncertainty. Many people seek control, thinking that certainty will bring peace, but Stoicism teaches that uncertainty is a constant part of life. Resisting it only leads to anxiety. Accepting that some questions will remain unanswered frees you from the exhausting need to predict every outcome. Embracing uncertainty allows you to adapt and grow. Stoics offer a refreshing perspective on failure. While many fear failure, the Stoics view it as feedback. It's not an identity, but a stepping stone on the path to mastery. Each setback offers valuable lessons, and avoiding failure means missing opportunities to grow. The Stoic mindset sees failure as part of the process, helping you rise with greater wisdom. Detachment from praise and criticism is another key Stoic teaching. Many base their self-worth on others' opinions, which leads to emotional highs and lows. A Stoic focuses on doing the right thing, regardless of approval or disapproval. This inner stability allows you to act with integrity, unaffected by external judgments. A lesser-known Stoic principle is the practice of inner dialogue. The way you speak to yourself shapes your reality. Stoics encourage replacing harsh self-criticism with constructive thoughts. This isn't about empty positivity, but about training your mind to be a supportive ally. A kind inner dialogue nurtures self-discipline and continuous improvement. The Stoics also emphasize the value of delayed gratification in a world that demands instant rewards. Waiting can feel burdensome, but a Stoic understands that real fulfillment requires patience. Delaying gratification strengthens self-control and deepens your appreciation for meaningful achievements. Gratitude, is another powerful Stoic practice that transforms how you perceive challenges. Stoics see obstacles as opportunities to strengthen character. This mindset shift helps you remain calm in adversity, recognizing that every experience contributes to your growth, whether it's joyful or painful. A subtle yet important Stoic principle is non-attachment to roles or identities. Life is fluid, and clinging to any one role or identity creates suffering. A Stoic embraces change, understanding that personal growth requires evolution. You are not defined by any single role, but by how you show up in each moment. Stoicism also values mindful transitions. How you move from one task or phase of life to another matters. Rushing through transitions creates stress, but moving through them intentionally brings clarity. Whether transitioning from work to rest or one life chapter to another, mindful shifts prevent emotional residue from building up. Self-restraint extends beyond actions and speech to thought. Not every thought deserves attention. A Stoic learns to let go of negative or intrusive thoughts, strengthening mental discipline. This practice isn't about avoiding emotions, but about choosing which thoughts to invest in, creating a mental environment that fosters growth. Another transformative Stoic practice is preemptive forgiveness. Instead of waiting for harm to occur, the Stoic prepares to forgive in advance. This frees you from the emotional burden of resentment and prevents unnecessary conflict. Progress takes time, and trusting the process is essential to staying committed, even when things seem to be moving slowly. By applying Stoic principles consistently, you begin to discover your untapped potential. These insights, when practiced regularly, help you unlock abilities and strengths that have always been there, waiting to be realized. With every decision, challenge, and step forward, you're one step closer to becoming the person you're meant to be, and with each small effort, your potential grows stronger. But simply unlocking your potential isn't enough. True transformation comes when you integrate Stoic wisdom into your daily life, making it a part of every thought, decision, and action. This is where Stoicism reveals its true power, not through grand theories, but through subtle, practical insights that shape your life moment by moment. Embracing these insights can bring clarity, peace, and purpose to even the smallest tasks. Here are 7 Stoic principles that can profoundly shift how you experience daily life, allowing you to approach challenges, relationships, and routines with fresh perspective. 1. Your perception shapes your reality. How you interpret events influences how you experience them. Life brings both challenges and blessings, but it's your mind that gives meaning to these experiences. By framing challenges as opportunities for growth, you keep inner peace and can transform adversity into a teacher. Shifting your perspective gives you back control, as you realize that the meaning you assign to situations is within your power. 2. Your mood sets the tone for your day. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself every morning that he would encounter people driven by selfishness or ignorance. Preparing your mind for the day helps you respond calmly to challenges. A deliberate morning routine, whether it's time spent reflecting, practicing gratitude, or planning, sets a purposeful tone for the day ahead. Starting your day with intention enhances your ability to stay focused and present throughout. 3. Release the need to control everything. Not everything in life is under your control, and trying to control everything only breeds frustration. The Stoics teach that true peace comes from focusing on what you can control, your actions, thoughts, and responses, while letting go of the rest. This is not about passivity, but about wisely choosing where to direct your energy, which reduces stress and ensures you're investing your time in what truly matters. Gratitude shifts your focus. Stoics practiced negative visualization, imagining how much worse things could be in order to appreciate what they already had. By regularly reflecting on what you're grateful for, even in difficult times, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present. Gratitude doesn't just help you appreciate more, it fosters contentment regardless of circumstances. 5. Pause before reacting. Life often triggers automatic emotional responses. Stoicism teaches the importance of pausing before reacting. This pause allows you to assess a situation with clarity, enabling you to respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Taking a moment to breathe can prevent unnecessary conflict, regret, and frustration, helping you stay composed even when challenges arise. 6. Focus on fewer things with greater intention. In a world that values busyness, Stoicism teaches the power of simplicity. Instead of overwhelming yourself with many tasks, focus on fewer things done with purpose. This focus leads to greater peace and effectiveness because you're aligning your actions with your values. By simplifying your commitments, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and make room for what truly matters. 7. Embrace impermanence. Life is ever-changing, and nothing, neither joy nor sorrow, lasts forever. This truth is freeing, not depressing. It reminds you to fully engage with life, savoring good moments without clinging and enduring hardships without despair. By embracing impermanence, you become more present, appreciative, and resilient, understanding that every experience, good or bad, is fleeting. When these principles are applied consistently, they transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Routine tasks can become opportunities for mindfulness. Relationships deepen through patience and understanding, and challenges seem less daunting, not because they disappear, but because your mindset shifts. The impact of Stoic wisdom is profound, but its true power lies in the small, consistent choices you make each day. Over time, these shifts accumulate, helping you lead a life filled with clarity, purpose, and peace. Stoicism doesn't ask you to withdraw from life. It teaches you how to engage with it fully without being consumed by it. The person you are becoming is shaped by your actions in every moment, how you handle setbacks, treat others, and manage your inner world. These Stoic principles offer a framework for building lasting, meaningful relationships. Whether it's practicing kindness, embracing change, or setting healthy boundaries, each Stoic practice strengthens the foundation of trust and respect that sustains relationships over time. By applying these insights, you can create connections that endure, not because they are free from challenges, but because they are rooted in mutual understanding and care. Ultimately, strong relationships provide stability, meaning, and joy in life. Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate wisdom within ourselves, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity and purpose. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism, though rooted in the past, speaks directly to the challenges we face today, offering valuable guidance on how to live fully and engage meaningfully with the world. One of the Stoics' essential teachings is that discomfort is a part of life, not something to be avoided. In a world that often seeks comfort, the Stoics teach that adversity sharpens the soul and builds resilience. It is through struggle that we discover our strength, learning not just to endure hardship, but to use it as a catalyst for growth. Another key Stoic lesson is the importance of staying grounded in the present. The modern world pulls us in many directions, but peace is found in focusing on what is directly in front of you. Stoicism teaches that it's not tomorrow's success or yesterday's failure that defines you, but how you engage with the present moment. The Stoics also challenge the belief that happiness is found in external achievements such as money, status, or recognition. True happiness, they teach, comes from living in alignment with your values. Achievements can bring temporary satisfaction, but lasting contentment comes from inner integrity, acting in accordance with your principles regardless of the outcome. The Stoics warn against the danger of comparison, which creates envy and frustration. Modern life makes it easy to compare ourselves to others, but the only meaningful comparison, according to Stoicism, is between who you were yesterday and who you are today. By focusing on your own progress, you free yourself from the toxic cycle of comparison. Self-discipline is another vital Stoic principle. In a world full of distractions and instant gratification, the ability to control your impulses is a rare and valuable strength. Stoicism teaches that freedom comes not from doing whatever you want, but from mastering your desires. Self-discipline empowers you to focus on what truly matters and shapes your life accordingly. The Stoics also remind us that imperfection is part of being human. The pursuit of perfection often leads to frustration, but progress, not perfection, is the true goal. By accepting imperfection, you learn to forgive yourself and others, allowing space for growth and understanding. Gratitude is another central Stoic practice. Life is unpredictable and things won't always go as planned. But even in the face of challenges, the Stoics encourage gratitude, teaching that every experience holds value and can lead to personal growth. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering resilience and contentment. The Stoics also teach the importance of focusing only on what you can control. Many people waste energy worrying about things beyond their influence, but the Stoic mindset focuses on what you can control: your actions, thoughts, and responses. This shift reduces stress and empowers you to make meaningful progress. Acceptance is another powerful Stoic principle. Resistance to reality creates suffering, while acceptance brings peace. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from accepting life as it is, not as we wish it to be. This doesn't mean passivity, but rather seeing things clearly and choosing your response wisely. Humility, too, is a crucial Stoic virtue. In a culture that often celebrates arrogance and self-promotion, the Stoics remind us that true strength lies in humility. Humility opens the door to learning, growth, and new perspectives. Setting healthy boundaries is another important Stoic practice. By knowing your limits and respecting them, you protect your time, energy, and well-being. Boundaries create space for meaningful connections and personal growth. The Stoics teach that everything is temporary: joy, sorrow, success, and failure. This awareness of impermanence allows us to engage fully with life without clinging to any moment. By embracing impermanence, we learn to savor joy without fear and endure hardship without believing it will last forever. These Stoic lessons guide us toward a life of clarity, peace, and fulfillment. They show that true happiness comes not from external achievements but from mastering our inner world. Each Stoic principle reinforces the others, providing a foundation for living with purpose, resilience, and joy. These Stoic principles offer a framework for building lasting, meaningful relationships. Whether it's practicing kindness, embracing change, or setting healthy boundaries, each Stoic practice strengthens the foundation of trust and respect that sustains relationships over time. By applying these insights, you can create connections that endure, not because they are free from challenges, but because they are rooted in mutual understanding and care. Ultimately, strong relationships provide stability, meaning, and joy in life. Stoic philosophy teaches us to cultivate wisdom within ourselves, helping us navigate the complexities of modern life with clarity and purpose. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism, though rooted in the past, speaks directly to the challenges we face today, offering valuable guidance on how to live fully and engage meaningfully with the world. One of the Stoics' essential teachings is that discomfort is a part of life, not something to be avoided. In a world that often seeks comfort, the Stoics teach that adversity sharpens the soul and builds resilience. It is through struggle that we discover our strength, learning not just to endure hardship, but to use it as a catalyst for growth. Another key Stoic lesson is the importance of staying grounded in the present. The modern world pulls us in many directions, but peace is found in focusing on what is directly in front of you. Stoicism teaches that it's not tomorrow's success or yesterday's failure that defines you, but how you engage with the present moment. The Stoics also challenge the belief that happiness is found in external achievements such as money, status, or recognition. True happiness, they teach, comes from living in alignment with your values. Achievements can bring temporary satisfaction, but lasting contentment comes from inner integrity, acting in accordance with your principles regardless of the outcome. The Stoics warn against the danger of comparison, which creates envy and frustration. Modern life makes it easy to compare ourselves to others, but the only meaningful comparison, according to Stoicism, is between who you were yesterday and who you are today. By focusing on your own progress, you free yourself from the toxic cycle of comparison. Self-discipline is another vital Stoic principle. In a world full of distractions and instant gratification, the ability to control your impulses is a rare and valuable strength. Stoicism teaches that freedom comes not from doing whatever you want, but from mastering your desires. Self-discipline empowers you to focus on what truly matters and shapes your life accordingly. The Stoics also remind us that imperfection is part of being human. The pursuit of perfection often leads to frustration, but progress, not perfection, is the true goal. By accepting imperfection, you learn to forgive yourself and others, allowing space for growth and understanding. Gratitude is another central Stoic practice. Life is unpredictable, and things won't always go as planned. But even in the face of challenges, the Stoics encourage gratitude, teaching that every experience holds value and can lead to personal growth. Gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, fostering resilience and contentment. The Stoics also teach the importance of focusing only on what you can control. Many people waste energy worrying about things beyond their influence, but the Stoic mindset focuses on what you can control: your actions, thoughts, and responses. This shift reduces stress and empowers you to make meaningful progress. Acceptance is another powerful Stoic principle. Resistance to reality creates suffering, while acceptance brings peace. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from accepting life as it is, not as we wish it to be. This doesn't mean passivity, but rather seeing things clearly and choosing your response wisely. Humility, too, is a crucial Stoic virtue. In a culture that often celebrates arrogance and self-promotion, the Stoics remind us that true strength lies in humility. Humility opens the door to learning, growth, and new perspectives. Setting healthy boundaries is another important Stoic practice. By knowing your limits and respecting them, you protect your time, energy, and well-being. Boundaries create space for meaningful connections and personal growth. The Stoics teach that everything is temporary: joy, sorrow, success, and failure. This awareness of impermanence allows us to engage fully with life without clinging to any moment. By embracing impermanence, we learn to savor joy without fear and endure hardship without believing it will last forever. These Stoic lessons guide us toward a life of clarity, peace, and fulfillment. They show that true happiness comes not from external achievements but from mastering our inner world. Each Stoic principle reinforces the others, providing a foundation for living with purpose, resilience, and joy. The Stoics emphasize that lasting happiness is deeply connected to community. While happiness starts from within, it thrives in relationships that are built on mutual respect and care. The Stoics remind us that being human means contributing to the well-being of others, and in doing so, we find true fulfillment. Acts of kindness and service not only enhance our own lives, but enrich those around us. Another core element of Stoic happiness is detachment from outcomes. Many people tie their happiness to specific results, but the Stoics teach that real happiness is found in the effort itself, not in the end result. When you focus on doing your best, regardless of the outcome, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of success and failure. This detachment cultivates a deeper, more stable happiness that isn't dependent on external events. Gratitude is another powerful Stoic tool for cultivating happiness. By practicing daily gratitude, we shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, recognizing the blessings in our lives, even in challenges. Reflecting on what we're grateful for rewires our mindset to appreciate the present, turning happiness into a natural state rather than a rare achievement. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of simplicity in life. In a world that often promotes excess, more possessions, commitments, and goals, they teach that simplifying brings clarity and peace. By reducing distractions, we create space for what truly matters: meaningful experiences and relationships, which lead to lasting joy. Rather than chasing fleeting pleasures, the Stoics remind us that true happiness comes from serving a higher purpose, whether it's family, community, or a personal mission. This purpose gives life meaning and direction, turning ordinary moments into significant ones. Happiness, according to the Stoics, is not about avoiding life's challenges but engaging with them fully. By practicing these principles, happiness becomes something you embody, moment by moment, through every choice and action. Stoic happiness isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you actively create. Fear, the Stoics teach, is a powerful force that can hold us back, whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. But they also show us that fear doesn't have to control us. Freedom from fear comes not from eliminating it, but from understanding it and learning to live beyond it. There are 5 key Stoic truths about fear that can help free us from its grip. 1. Fear is often worse than the event itself. Much of the suffering caused by fear happens before anything even happens. The Stoics teach us to focus on what's real, not on imagined scenarios. Facing fear directly takes away its power. 2. Fear comes from attachment to outcomes. The more we cling to a specific result, the more fear grows. Stoicism teaches that detachment from outcomes brings freedom. By focusing on the effort and accepting that results are beyond our control, we can face fear with calm determination. 3. Fear is a signal, not a stop sign. Fear often signals that we are stepping outside our comfort zone, and the Stoics teach us to embrace discomfort as a part of growth. By reframing fear as an opportunity for personal development, we turn challenges into stepping stones. 4th, fear can be managed through preparation. The Stoics suggest mental preparation, like practicing negative visualization, where we contemplate potential challenges in advance. This helps reduce the shock of adversity and allows us to face difficulties with steadiness. 5. Fear thrives on avoidance. The more we avoid our fears, the stronger they become. Courage, for the Stoics, is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act despite it. Each time we face our fears, we reclaim our freedom. The Stoics also remind us that fear is universal. It's part of being human, and understanding this can help us approach fear with compassion, both for ourselves and for others. Courage is built step by step, not by waiting for fear to vanish, but by learning to live with it and face it head-on. True success, according to the Stoics, is not about external achievements like wealth, fame, or power. It's about living according to your values and principles. The Stoics offer a redefined approach to success that brings peace and fulfillment, even without external recognition. Here are some key Stoic insights on success. 1. Redefine success. Most people associate success with external accomplishments, but the Stoics teach that real success is internal. It's about living in alignment with your values and principles, not measuring yourself by external gains. Focus on the process, not the result. The Stoics emphasize that success lies in the effort, not the outcome. When you focus on doing your best, you can find fulfillment in the journey itself, rather than waiting for some distant reward. Resilience is key. Success involves setbacks, but it's how you respond to those setbacks that defines you. The Stoics teach that resilience, getting back up after a fall, is the true measure of success. Master yourself. Self-mastery is essential for success. It's not about controlling external circumstances, but about mastering your thoughts, emotions, and actions. When you can do that, success becomes inevitable. Practice gratitude. Along the way, it's easy to focus on what's next, but the Stoics remind us that gratitude keeps us grounded in the present. It helps us appreciate how far we've come and prevents us from constantly striving for more. Humility matters. Arrogance can isolate us and hinder growth. Humility keeps us open to learning and collaboration. Success, the Stoics teach, is achieved with the support of others, not in isolation. Detach from praise and criticism. External validation can distort our sense of self-worth. Stoic success is about acting with integrity, regardless of how others perceive you. By detaching from praise and criticism, you remain focused on your true purpose. These Stoic insights offer a framework for success that's grounded in values, resilience, and personal growth. True success, the Stoics teach, is about mastering yourself and aligning your actions with your principles. Finally, the Stoics offer unconventional wisdom that challenges traditional views of happiness, relationships, and growth. For example, they teach that letting go of control can actually give you more of it, because clinging tightly to control creates anxiety. They also remind us that adversity is a gift, not a punishment, and that failure is not the opposite of success, but a necessary part of it. The Stoics emphasize that less is often more. By simplifying our lives and reducing unnecessary distractions, we create space for what truly matters. Silence, too, can be more powerful than speech, helping us reflect and strengthen relationships without unnecessary conflict. They also challenge the idea that constant busyness leads to productivity. Rest and reflection, they argue, are essential for a fulfilling life. Finally, the Stoics teach that emotional detachment doesn't mean indifference. It allows us to engage fully with life without being overwhelmed by it. Through these unconventional insights, the Stoics offer a path to fulfillment that's grounded in simplicity, virtue, and a deep alignment with one's values. It's a path that invites us to embrace paradoxes, find joy in unexpected places, and cultivate peace in each moment. A fulfilling life is about cultivating emotional resilience, the ability to stay calm and centered, even when life presents challenges. Stoicism offers valuable insights into building this inner strength. Instead of seeing emotions as things to suppress, Stoics view them as forces to understand and direct with wisdom. By mastering emotional resilience, you can stay true to your values and navigate life's ups and downs with clarity and purpose. One key Stoic practice for emotional resilience is detachment. This doesn't mean disengaging from life or becoming indifferent. Rather, it's about letting go of the need to control outcomes. You put in your best effort, but the result is beyond your control. Detachment frees you from disappointment when things don't go as expected, and helps you appreciate the present moment without clinging to it. Another important technique is reframing negative thoughts. When faced with a setback, instead of seeing it as a disaster, ask, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in mindset transforms obstacles into opportunities for growth and keeps you emotionally grounded. Patience is also essential. Life has its own timeline, and learning to trust that things unfold as they should allows you to remain composed through delays and frustrations. Self-awareness is another Stoic practice that promotes emotional resilience. By understanding your emotions rather than being ruled by them, you create space to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. This allows you to remain calm in difficult situations and make decisions aligned with your values. Acceptance is a powerful tool for emotional resilience. Stoicism teaches that resisting reality only leads to suffering. Accepting life as it is, without wishing it were different, frees you from unnecessary emotional turmoil. This acceptance doesn't mean giving up, but recognizing what is beyond your control and focusing your energy on how you respond. Maintaining perspective is crucial. When emotions feel overwhelming, ask yourself, will this matter a year from now? This question helps you shift from focusing on immediate emotions to considering the bigger picture, reducing unnecessary stress and helping you stay grounded. A Stoic approach also emphasizes focusing on what you can control. Trying to control things beyond your influence, like other people's actions or external circumstances, leads to frustration. Instead, Stoicism teaches you to focus on your own thoughts, actions, and decisions. This clarity brings peace and ensures your emotional well-being is anchored in something reliable: your own efforts. These Stoic practices form a foundation of emotional resilience. They equip you with the tools to face life's challenges with strength, clarity, and grace, helping you live intentionally and in alignment with your values. Emotional resilience means knowing you can handle whatever life throws at you, not by suppressing emotions but by guiding them with wisdom. To live more intentionally and meaningfully, Stoicism also encourages the practice of simplicity. Simplicity isn't about doing less, but about focusing on what truly matters. A cluttered life, filled with excess possessions, commitments, and mental distractions, leads to stress and confusion. By simplifying your life, you make space for clarity and peace. One way to simplify is by focusing only on what's essential. When you remove what is unnecessary, whether in material things, activities, or commitments, you create room for what truly serves your values and goals. This helps reduce the stress of trying to do everything at once and directs your energy toward what's important. Setting clear boundaries is another Stoic practice that helps simplify life. Boundaries protect your peace and allow you to maintain control over your time and energy. They help you say no to what doesn't align with your values, ensuring you don't become overwhelmed by obligations. Stoicism also teaches the practice of detachment to reduce stress and simplify decision-making. By letting go of the need to control everything, you focus on what's within your power. This mindset helps you navigate life with ease, free from unnecessary emotional clutter. Another practice is mindful consumption. The Stoics cautioned against the pursuit of luxury and excess, reminding us that fulfillment doesn't come from accumulating more. Mindful consumption, whether in food, shopping, or technology, reduces the noise in your life and fosters contentment with what you already have. Daily reflection is a key practice for simplifying your mental landscape. Taking time to evaluate your thoughts and actions helps you stay aligned with your values and avoid distractions. Regular reflection keeps you focused on what matters and strengthens your clarity of purpose. The Stoics also valued the importance of saying no. Learning to say no is necessary for maintaining a focused and intentional life. It's not selfish, but essential for preserving your peace and ensuring that you have time for the things that truly matter. Living in the present moment is another Stoic habit that simplifies life. Worrying about the future or dwelling on the past creates mental clutter and pulls you away from the present. Stoicism teaches us that life unfolds moment by moment, and true clarity comes from being fully engaged with the here and now. Finally, the practice of gratitude plays a crucial role in living simply and intentionally. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already present, helping you appreciate the fullness of life as it is. This practice doesn't just help you find joy in the big moments, but also in the small, everyday experiences. Through consistent practice of these habits, you can create a life marked by simplicity, focus, and clarity. These Stoic practices help you live in alignment with your values and bring peace of mind by eliminating distractions and unnecessary stress. Simplicity is not about doing less. It's about living with more intention and finding fulfillment in what you already have. In relationships, Stoicism teaches that protecting your peace is essential. Toxic relationships, those filled with negativity or manipulation, drain your energy and cloud your judgment. Stoic practices help you recognize and release these relationships, preserving your emotional well-being. One of the first steps is self-awareness. By paying attention to how certain people make you feel, you can identify toxic patterns. If interactions with certain individuals consistently leave you feeling drained or anxious, it's a sign that the relationship may not be serving your growth. Awareness helps you take action before the relationship negatively impacts your life. Setting boundaries is another key practice for protecting your peace. Boundaries allow you to maintain control over your emotional and mental state, preventing others from encroaching on your well-being. They are essential for creating space for respect and minimizing conflict. Stoicism also encourages surrounding yourself with virtuous people. The company you keep has a profound impact on your character. Spending time with those who uplift and inspire you strengthens your resolve and aligns you with your values. Silence is another tool that helps in dealing with toxic relationships. In moments of conflict, responding impulsively often escalates the situation. Silence allows you to reflect and choose your response wisely, preventing unnecessary drama and preserving your peace. Lastly, Stoicism teaches acceptance. Understanding that people act according to their nature and circumstances can help you stop expecting others to change. Acceptance frees you from frustration and allows you to choose peace over conflict. By practicing these Stoic tools, you can protect your peace and focus on cultivating relationships that nurture your well-being. Each of these practices strengthens your ability to maintain emotional resilience, allowing you to grow and thrive in a world full of challenges. Gratitude is at the core of a meaningful and fulfilling life. The Stoics teach that happiness comes not from acquiring more, but from deeply appreciating what is already present. Gratitude shifts the focus from scarcity to abundance, helping you savor even the simplest moments. One powerful Stoic practice for cultivating gratitude is negative visualization. This involves contemplating the loss of things you value in order to appreciate them more deeply. It heightens your awareness of the impermanence of life and fosters a greater appreciation for the present. The Stoics also remind us that everything is temporary. Recognizing the transient nature of life helps you cherish each moment without clinging to it. When you understand that nothing lasts forever, you are less likely to take things for granted and more likely to appreciate them while they last. Another key lesson is to focus your gratitude on what you can control. Instead of fixating on things beyond your influence, the Stoics teach you to be grateful for your own actions, thoughts, and responses. This shifts your attention from external circumstances to the value of your efforts. Challenges are another source of gratitude. The Stoics view difficulties not as misfortunes, but as opportunities for growth. By reframing obstacles as teachers, you naturally develop a sense of gratitude for the lessons they offer. Finally, the Stoics emphasize appreciating the small pleasures of life. Many people overlook everyday moments, but the Stoics remind us that true happiness often lies in the simple things. By practicing gratitude for the small joys, you cultivate a deeper sense of contentment and fulfillment in life. By embracing these Stoic practices of gratitude, you can transform your life into one that is rich with meaning, appreciation, and clarity. The Stoic philosophy teaches that happiness is not found in grand achievements, but in appreciating the simple things in life, such as having a meaningful conversation, watching a sunset, or enjoying a quiet moment by yourself. By cultivating gratitude for these small joys, we can find balance and recognize that life's beauty often lies in the ordinary. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of accepting life as it is. Resisting reality leads to frustration, but by embracing imperfections, you open yourself to gratitude. This acceptance doesn't mean settling for less. Rather, it encourages you to find value in what already exists, allowing you to experience peace and gratitude without waiting for perfection. In relationships, Stoicism encourages focusing on what you appreciate in others rather than trying to change them. This attitude strengthens connections and creates a foundation of goodwill, fostering mutual respect. Practicing gratitude towards others makes relationships more meaningful and helps build an atmosphere of appreciation instead of criticism. Mindfulness is another key Stoic practice that enhances gratitude. By paying attention to your surroundings, emotions, and experiences, you can notice things that might otherwise go unnoticed. This awareness turns even the most mundane moments into opportunities for gratitude. Stoics view gratitude not just as a feeling, but as a practice that requires effort, especially during difficult times. Developing a habit of gratitude, whether through journaling or reflection, keeps your focus on the positive, ensuring that gratitude becomes a natural part of your worldview and brings lasting contentment. The Stoics also teach that cultivating virtues such as honesty, courage, humility, and self-discipline is essential for living a fulfilling life. These virtues shape our actions and guide our decisions, allowing us to remain true to our principles, even when no one is watching. Strengthening your character through Stoic practices makes you more resilient, reliable, and trustworthy in all aspects of life. Honesty is at the heart of Stoic character. The Stoics believe truthfulness is vital for living in harmony with reality. Lying creates inner conflict, while honesty fosters clarity and trust. Courage, according to Stoic teachings, isn't the absence of fear but the ability to act according to your principles despite fear. This inner strength allows you to face challenges with resolve. Humility, too, is essential in Stoic philosophy. It helps keep the ego in check and encourages lifelong learning and growth. Humility fosters better relationships by encouraging you to listen to others and learn from them. True strength, for the Stoics, comes not from arrogance, but from humility. Self-discipline is another cornerstone of Stoic character. The ability to control your thoughts, actions, and emotions is a mark of someone who is in charge of their life. Self-discipline enables you to focus on what truly matters, avoid distractions, and stick to your commitments. Over time, it builds a steady, reliable character that others can trust. Justice is also a key aspect of Stoic virtue. Justice involves treating others with respect, kindness, and fairness, and recognizing the impact of your actions on the larger community. By practicing justice in everyday life, you contribute positively to the common good and build trust in your relationships. Another important Stoic practice is equanimity, the ability to stay calm and balanced in the face of life's ups and downs. Emotional stability is crucial for clear decision-making, and equanimity helps you respond thoughtfully, rather than react impulsively. This calmness builds resilience and earns you the trust of others. Gratitude, while often associated with appreciation, also plays a role in building strong character. Being grateful for challenges and setbacks teaches you to find value in adversity, helping you build resilience and transform difficulties into opportunities for growth. It allows you to maintain perspective, reminding you that even hardships have lessons to offer. The Stoics also emphasize leading by example. Integrity is not just about what you say, but about how you live. When your actions align with your values, you inspire others without needing to preach. Leading by example fosters trust, respect, and admiration, both in personal relationships and professional settings. Finally, the Stoics encourage taking responsibility for your actions. Avoiding blame and shifting fault weakens character, while owning your choices, including mistakes, demonstrates integrity. Accepting responsibility helps you grow, learn, and improve, building trust and credibility in all areas of life. Moderation is another key Stoic practice. Excess in any area, whether ambition, pleasure, or emotions, disrupts balance and clouds judgment. Practicing moderation keeps your desires in check, ensuring you stay focused on what truly matters. It promotes inner peace and earns the respect of others by demonstrating self-control and balance. Through these practices, Stoicism helps you cultivate a strong character rooted in honesty, courage, humility, self-discipline, justice, and gratitude. By leading by example, taking responsibility, and practicing moderation, you build a reputation for integrity that positively impacts all aspects of your life. Each Stoic principle reinforces the others, creating a foundation of inner strength that remains unshaken by challenges. With character and integrity as your guide, you can live a life that reflects your highest values, becoming someone others respect and trust, and someone you can be proud to be. Stoic principles offer more than just a philosophy. They have the power to transform your life from within. By mastering emotional resilience, simplifying your lifestyle, eliminating toxic relationships, and cultivating gratitude, you can build a foundation of clarity and peace. Embracing self-discipline, practicing detachment, and strengthening your character ensures you stay grounded, no matter the challenges you face. Each Stoic principle supports the others, guiding you toward a life of purpose, integrity, and deep fulfillment. Now, it's your turn. Which Stoic principle resonates with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your perspective might inspire someone else. If this content added value to your life, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on future insights that help you unlock your potential and create a life worth living. Stay strong, stay focused, and let Stoic principles lead you forward.